Hey, Shug. Welcome back to the Healing Circle. All right, so we're here to do the then, now, next messages for Taurus. All right, this is for the month of January. Now, if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it. All right, this is looking to see what energy was happening then, what's going on with you now, and what's next for you. Okay, as well as we're going to give you some advice so you know the best direction to go for you. Okay, so for Taurus spirit, do check out your other placements if this reading does not resonate. Okay, for Taurus, 2 more shuffles. One more. So the Page of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So this can be like you showing interest, learning about something, hearing about something. It's the energy of learning more, knowledge. So let's see. Excuse me. For Taurus spirit for the month of January. Okay. All right, you ready? So overall, your energy is the 4 of Wands. Okay, so the 4 of Wands is about stability, foundation, celebration. It could be, let's say celebration. Yeah. It could be commitment, like, like marriage, like proposal even. Okay. Yeah, with the Empress. Okay, you could be building a foundation with a mother figure. You could be looking to establish a foundation for yourself that creates an opportunity for growth. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Maybe a little choked that. All right, let's see. What happened then? The Star. Aquarius energy. So this is energy about healing, hope. Okay. All right. What's going on currently? The 5 of Wands. Okay. So whatever was happening before, at least at the very least, you having hope for something, it seems to be problematic at this current time. The 5 of Wands. It's energy of problems, conflict, obstacles. Okay. Interference. So what's next? The Death energy. Transformation. But this can also be you putting an end to something that could be problematic. Okay. Because your overall energy is about building a foundation, creating an avenue of growth and opportunity for yourself. Okay. And in the past, it seems like you were hopeful. But whatever you were hoping for is just not happening at this current time. Let's see what's going on. For Taurus spirit, please clarify these messages for Taurus. Okay. For Taurus for January. Okay. All right, so we have the Star energy for then. Please clarify the Star energy for then for Taurus. Remember, it's the energy of hope, healing, recovery, maybe even recovering a relationship or recovering something that has to do with your foundation, your home, your stability. What's the energy of the Star energy for then for Taurus? Okay. 5 cups. Okay. So then, even when things weren't the best, when things were rather disappointing, you still had hope for maybe there to be a better outcome. Okay. 7 of Pentacles is kind of evaluating things, giving things time. Seeds were sown, but you were allowing time for something to manifest, for something to produce from that. All right. So still having hope in a disappointing situation. Clarify the Star energy for Taurus. The Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Okay. All right. With the 6 of Wands on the bottom. Okay. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is your energy, Taurus, right? Well, it is. Virgo energy is here as well. I feel like you've been like really reflecting. Okay. Reflecting on the things that have been rather disappointing, but also reflecting on 6 of Wands energy, what it is that you want to achieve, okay, what you want to accomplish, what the end goal is even, okay? So although things have been disappointing in the past, you were still given some hope for a positive outcome. but definitely putting your attention and your focus on that, the positive outcome. So currently, you have the Five of Wands. Okay, look, Five of Wands is when I cut the deck. Okay, there is in five, it was the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So there is a conflict to that positive outcome. Okay, to that success that you're looking for, that victory. Clarify this Five of Wands in the current for Taurus. Why is the Five of Wands here? Okay, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. Okay, so this could have, started maybe in Sagittarius season, but it seems like, with the Nine of Swords energy is a lot of anxiety, stress. I'm getting the energy of like push and pull. When it comes to like your decision making, what decision you would make, it seems to be real problematic. With the Temperance energy and the Knight of Wands, Four of Cups, it seems like because it seems to be like no harmony with the direction or that you're choosing to go, or what you're thinking about, like that the decisions that you're thinking about. I feel like with this Temperance energy, you are at this point at peace with taking certain actions. Knight of Wands energy, it's like now I have to create a movement, because right behind that is the Four of Cups. You're not happy with the current state of things, and maybe you haven't expressed that. High Priestess energy right behind that. Maybe you aren't listening to your intuition fully, right? But you are in energy where it's like, I'm at peace with my decision, because there's a conflict that is causing you more stress than peace, and that's what what you're looking for. So what's next is the Death energy. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the Death energy is clarified by the Three of Wands and the King of Wands. No longer waiting. Okay, so where you might have been like, oh, well, I'll wait to make changes and being a little hopeful, even though things are disappointing, I'm hoping for a better outcome, you're saying that you're not getting that. Okay, so with the Death energy, it's like, I'm no longer waiting. I'm taking this action, because with the Knight of Pentacles energy, you feel like things are moving nowhere. Okay, it's like it's moving slow as hell. Yeah, you're trying to work on things with maybe another person, work on things with other people. The Three of Cups energy can be just the people around you. This is like giving effort, to the people in your circle, to the people around you. And you feel like with the King of Wands energy, you got to do something, because the Knight of Pentacles, like nothing is moving, nothing is happening, stagnation. I feel like you haven't said anything. It's definitely something you haven't expressed. Clarify the Death energy for Taurus as what's next. You're not waiting to do something about it anymore. Excuse me. Clarify the Death energy. For Taurus. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. That's too many. I don't like how it came out, Clarify the Death energy for Taurus spirit for January. Okay. The Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. All right. So I think at this point, you're no longer waiting. As what next? You're no longer waiting. You are definitely taking action. You're no longer waiting to do so. The Knight of Swords energy is like, this is a concrete decision. You're being very decisive in your actions, and I feel like because this Page of Pentacles, it's an opportunity. Okay. And it's all because with the Three of Pentacles energy and the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, you've been trying to be cooperative. You've been trying to like be a team player, compromise even, but still getting the short end of the stick. Five of Pentacles. When it comes to these people, Three of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you're just like, no, I'm not getting the outcome that I'm looking for. So this is a decision I'm making. Clarify the overall energy of the Four of Wands. Remember, the Four of Wands is about your stability, foundation, home. Okay. Yep. This is what you're saying. Eight of Wands energy. So I feel overall you are having dialogue with folks. You are communicating. It's some back and forth communication. Eight of Wands is communication of the wands, and the wands is about action. So I feel like you are having communication about what you're doing next. Okay. Because with the Two of Pentacles energy and the Four of Pentacles, you being indecisive about it, you going back and forth between what direction you're going, is doing nothing but holding you back. Okay. And the Tower energy was right behind that. I feel like you're ready for some movement. You're ready for things to get going. And right now, things aren't going anywhere. Yeah. The Death energy. Okay. You're communicating that you're done doing something. You're communicating about maybe a transformation that you're taking. Because with the Knight of Cups energy, either you're receiving love and support from someone, or you're ready to give love and support to someone. But with the High Priestess energy and the Ace of Cups, you may have an opportunity for a new beginning, and you haven't shared it, or you're not talking about it, but it's there. Okay. Four of Wands. Yep. You're being honest. Okay. With the Ace of Swords energy and the Strength card, you're being honest about the resistance that you're encountering or what you're feeling. Because with the Seven of Swords energy, you haven't been honest. Okay. And Spirit could be saying it's time to be honest. Okay. You're being honest about, maybe why you have been resisting, or more so honest about what the resistance is. You're having conversations, and these conversations are about the transformations that you are taking. Okay. Yeah. But it's like it's time for you to be honest if you want your wishes to be fulfilled. Okay. If you want the outcome that you're looking for, you're going to have to be honest with these people. Okay. So let's get you some advice, Taurus. Some advice. Who's here with me? Sarah, thank you for joining me. Car's going everywhere. You're a Taurus rising. Seems like you're having some conversations in January. Thank you for being here. Right. All right. For Taurus Spirit, for January, what advice do you have for Taurus? All right. Overthinking and paralysis. Not every problem needs endless analysis. Trust your instincts and take action. Okay. I feel like you have been in deep analysis about a decision, trying to have hope that maybe some things would change. Okay. And it ain't changing. Abandonment echo. Yeah, that's right. Recognize where feelings of rejection stem from. Trust that you are never truly alone. Okay. So you could have been holding on to situations because of your own abandonment issues, right? So Spirit's like, recognize where that's coming from. Know that you're never truly on your own. So you don't have to hold on to situations because of that. And this is all because of self-sabotage awareness. Where are you unconsciously blocking your own growth? Identify the patterns. And I feel like in this month, Taurus, you are identifying the patterns of where you may be causing your own stagnation. Knight of Pentacles is still on the bottom. And right behind that is the Empress. Stagnation to progress. So that's what I have for you, Shade. I hope this helped. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Please hit the like button. It's right there. Comment. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Share. Send it to your friends. Post it to social media. And subscribe so you know when I post. Miss you guys already. Bye.